Hi friends, I'm just here quickly to check in about why essential oils are not all created equal. I had a make and take this morning and my sweet friend Maureen was asking, why is it that even though they have the same molecular structure, why would we pay more for one company's oil than for another company's oil? Which is such a great question because on a molecular level, wintergreen is wintergreen is wintergreen, which is true. So the difference and the reason we pay more for a good quality essential oil is that the law states that you only need to have a 5% of actual essential oil in a product to be able to call it pure. And you can call just about anything therapeutic grade that you like. There is no standard body of measurement for or labeling or certification that companies need to go through. The other thing is the hi Kim. The other thing is the concentration. So we have different chemical constituents that make up the volatile oils that come from the twigs, leaves, stems, flowers, seeds of these plants that we're steam distilling very carefully to get the right quality. And not every, I have to turn off my suit. Not every company is going to do that process the same way. They may not harvest their plants at the same time. Ideally, they would be harvested consistently at the exact right moment when all of the chemical constituents are at their peak, and they may not be monitoring in those ways. So I know for a fact that a bottle of Young Living essential oil, 15 ml, has 75 lemons in it, essentially. Good word. So lemon oil. It's coming from the rind of the lemon, and I can evaluate that oil. I know exactly what's in that bottle because there are no fillers. They have not used any solvents to remove more oil from the plant. It has only been steam distilled from organic fruit, and there's nothing else in that bottle, and that's why I can measure the quality of that oil. Same thing with lavender. There's a certain number of pounds of lavender plant matter that has to be used to distill to make a certain, amount of lavender oil. So we'll get, a liter of oil from this many pounds of lavender. We want it to be consistent, that it is the same all the time. And nature's not consistent, so that means there's an art form to this. But what we do not want to do is go buy a $10 bottle of lemon oil, although actually ours is almost $10. Lemon oil is a really affordable one. A lot of the citrus fruits are because they're really abundant. But what we don't want to do is buy something that has solvents used to get the oil extracted from that plant, and we also don't want to have oil that has fillers in the bottle, because there's a lot of products out there that don't tell you what's in the bottle exactly, and they won't disclose all of their practices, and that's where the problem lies. And that's where my learning curve has taken me to the Young Living bend, and people will often say, well, why not just buy like the cheaper oils? And that's the reason, because what I want is consistent effectiveness, and I want to know that there's purity from the source, and I want to be confident in what I'm putting in and on the bodies in this house, because they matter most to me. So Maureen, I'm going to tag you in this because we were talking about this, and so not all essential oils are created equal, even though on a molecular level they would be. In that bottle they're not, and I'm so glad that came up today. Thanks friends, talk to you soon, bye-bye.